did young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover map him. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emetudu nani etena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfaako sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So ukoton ko ade a enye bia wo se wutu mu a eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto, or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
All right, so Chemo is saying that in our next discussion, he is going to reveal something that needs to be revealed. And you guys should watch out for that. No matter what, we have to bust their bubble. That is what Chemo is talking about. I don't know why Nana Regan doesn't understand the fact that we have to bust their bubble. Hold it. I've not invited you. It was not invitation, just a mention of your name. It is a story about Black Sherif and some YouTube something. Now that will be the next discussion we'll be doing, not on this platform, so wait for that. Maybe tomorrow. This time on Chemo today we featured another Regan in that session. If he wants to be for it or against it, you will give him a position. Then he will take it from there. But that notwithstanding, it is a Tuesday evening and we are here to do your favorite show. Your favorite show is Showbiz Daily right here on Sammy Flex TV. Myself and the charges, everyone is seated. And today we are giving you a different taste. You can see the screen is giving you some taste. Yeah, something very beautiful. Because the Powder Nation guys are here. Powder Nation, Benedict Kuman's people. But Benedict Kuman's up as a Powder Nation.
Oh, I mean, he's welcome.
He's welcome.
Muhia member. Offer secretary position.
In another kind of secretary. But another guy's on person be part of Powder Nation. I said not anymore.
Oh, that's a Mijano.
I resign.
That's the right word. You are resigning. I said not anymore. No more Powder Nation.
But you hear more members because.
But he doesn't want to be part of it anymore.
In fact, we like me so very resign.
Yeah.
That's all.
You're so
good. Could do one record now.
Go the way you guys want that. Nana Reagan is here, and Tim Dodu Solomon is here, and man like Derek Money, he is the real Powder Nation boss. He is also here for us to do our thing. Now you are welcome. Remember, you can also share your comments with us. Remember to be part of the discussion because this is what everyone is talking about. Today, we will be talking about some statements Amerado has made. We'll be talking about that. And Kelly Nilate has also shared a post on Facebook that is calling for our attention. We will also be talking about Black Sherif's ex-management who decided to take him on, and now the case has been put down. Kwabena is also in the news. These and many more are some of the issues we'll be talking about. Gentlemen, welcome. And we want to say thank you to Nash. Nash has given a promise to do something for you, so I'm sure when it happens finally, it will come back to you. Nash is saying Nana Reagan is one of his best friends, and according to a dream, the dream says he should show love to Nana Reagan. So we are waiting for the
God
love.
bless you in advance.
Nash said this week he will show you love. Because God has directed, the Spirit has touched him.
Oh.
That is the Jackie Boateng Spirit.
May the Jackie Boateng Spirit touch all of you.
The Jackie Boateng Spirit has touched Nash. Amen. Now Nash said he saw in a dream that the Jackie Boateng Spirit was working on him, and that the Spirit fell on Nana Reagan. So yeah, Spirit Nation. now, I want to read this story and ask what it makes you guys feel, because I know so many people were waiting for this to end, and finally it has ended, and I want to know how it makes you guys feel. Richie, I don't know if you want me to read on screen or I should read from my phone. Anyone goes. I can read on screen or read on phone. Is that to read the Black Sherif story? I mean, Black Sherif and the former management story. I can read on screen or read on phone. Any of them will be fine. Okay, so the story, according to Ghana Web or even Ghana Weekend, says that Black Sherif's ex-management, they have lost their injunction case, which is barring him from performing his songs. Black Sherif's ex-manager loses injunction case, barring him from performing his songs. That is what the story says. Now, I want to read this briefly, then we take it from there. Now, it said the application for an injunction against Black Sherif that prevents him from performing his songs has been dismissed by the High Court Commercial Division, presided over by Her Ladyship Justice Equia Sapoma Amua, Mrs. Now, Shadrach Ajay Owusu, on April 11th, 2022, filed a case against the artist, claiming, among other damages, and over 1 million Ghana cedis from breach of contract. He also filed for an injunction to stop the musician from performing and exploiting his talent until the case is tried and judgment was given. Mr. Ajay Owusu also asked for interim preservation of the appointment of a receiver to manager and account for proceeds from performances and streams of Black Sherif's music. His lawyers argued that if this was not done, the artist will dissipate the funds. But the artist lawyers, led by Samson Ladi Ayenini, argued against the motion after they had filed a defense and counterclaim for Black Sherif. In her ruling today, the judge held that plaintiff had failed to make a good case for the injunction and related others he seeks from the court. Ghana Weekend can confirm. Now, Justice Sapoma Amua held that defendant will suffer grave injustice if the motion was granted. According to the court, there was evidence that has not been challenged that Black Sherif was no longer bound by the contract after terminating it. Mr. Ayenini thanked the court and said he was waiving the cost against the plaintiff because that would not help ongoing negotiations by the parties to resolve the matter amicably. Now, I know someone will be asking, why is Black Sherif sued? This suit came on the back of claims that Black Sherif had neglected his investor after he had injected funds into his career. That is the story so far. Now, Black Sherif was reported to have signed a distribution deal with Empire Music without the consent of his investor, who purportedly had a business management contract with him. The contract required that Black Sherif conducted all his activities through the investor who came on board to help the artist. In the meantime, Mr. Owusu Ajay, who confirmed to Ghana Weekend the dismissal of the injunction, added that they will be heading for a pre-trial. I see. Now we have to just be waiting for some more. Well, this will still sound good news to Team Black Sherif, as in Team Blacko, because at the time, it's actually pushed away some event promoters who wanted to get him on some platforms, some local, some international. But with this, now that we know that the case is no more, I'm sure that everybody will be okay. Now, Chemo, what does this mean to Black Sherif? What does this mean to the ex-management team?
Oh, the case is still ongoing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just that some part of it.
Which is the one barring him from performing, the injunction.
Yes,
yeah.
That's what is no more. But the case is still going on. Yeah,
okay.
I agree with the judge.
Okay.
For the simple reason that even if Black Sherif will lose the main case, he will still have to pay the the plaintiff or the one complaining.
Okay.
So if you ban him from performing or doing activities that can bring him money and you win the case, how is he going to pay you? So the judge is saying that it will be a disservice to Black Sherif if she grants the order from the plaintiff, the complainant, because apart from, even if Black Sherif still wins the case, then he will still lose because he could have been performing and making more money, but because of the case he couldn't. That's why the judge is saying that yes, she sides with the Black Sherif's lawyer that Black Sherif should go on and do his activity whilst the case was still going on. So the case is still there, and even if you remember through the article that you read, there was a portion that the lawyer for Black Sherif was saying that
something
saying that he would not press for the cost.
Yes. Else it will disturb the ongoing negotiation. Yes.
Because when you lose a case like this, the lawyer for the one who has won the case can say that
because you've wasted our time, we've spent some money, you have to pay for that cost.
Yes. But now they are not going to press for that because it will show as a good faith and they want to negotiate. And this is what we've been saying all along, that this thing shouldn't even go to court.
Sit down and
with
talk.
The guy and talk. And then see how you can resolve it out of court. And clearly the lawyer, any good lawyer will want that. That's what Samson wants to do. That's why he said that he will waive the cost for this thing so that it will show as a good way
faith,
to go for a negotiation amicably, and I think it's in the right direction and it will help Black Sherif. It's a good thing for Black Sherif now, at least knowing that he can do his stuff just to make money, even if he loses the case. That is in a bad case scenario, he can still maybe have enough money to pay. So this is, I think it's a good news for Black Sherif and the Team Blacko. And excuse me, and Team Blacko. So I think we should just I like the way Samson is going. I mean the lawyer for Black Sherif is better they negotiate.
You like his tactics?
Yeah. It's better they negotiate than to go to court. It won't help anybody. Even if you win in that case, it will run for a long time and you will incur a lot of cost. So it's better they all agree and settle the case. And this is a positive one.
All right. So just as Chemo, our pocket lawyer, has explained to us, it looks fine. At least, and some baby, no, say, okay, kesepane on it. Let's still talk about it and see how best we can solve it. So now, if you're an event promoter, you have to start looking for Black Sherif with no fears. You can look for him, book him on any shows for no fears at all behind the negotiation. Just go ahead and get him. But then, no industry no, saying, let me start with you, Derek. Say, or no, I'll start to call press charges. Say, me my own show no. Because I know some people want to protect the investor.
Yes.
But investor no onim the oil, onim the ohwehwe.
But I like the fact say case in Busuo court na any portion be if because one, if the case is being dismissed, I'll sit down and think, say, who is protecting the investor here? Because at the end of the day, we are doing music and business, and we need investors to come into the music business to make it happen.
Exactly.
So if there is no law backing, or for instance, the investor now, so how is the investor going to survive if he insists or try to invest into a craft or something? That thing sort. So one, I like the fact that case me and I think say the rule, no, the court rule, no, it's also trying to protect the career of Black Sherif at this very moment, because if the court puts injunction on his performances, I don't know where is the craft. Like he's a musician, and musician we know say in music, you know, playing shows is part of where you are going to get money from. It is an injunction, that possession. So where is the craft right now? So I like the way the court rules against it. Let him perform, because at the end of the day, you know, the case needs to go to court. Once we are pushing forward towards the case, you know, at a point in time, if Black Sherif loses the case, no matter the situation, it is going to be a fine. Where is he going to get money to come and pay for the fine? It shows now one thing
but I'm not sure that is the court worry. Say if he doesn't play shows and he's fined, he will not get money to pay. Another court and charge you near finding be about to pay back of one yes, the consequence it comes to you.
So the Black Sherif lawyer is being smart and then doing a great job over here. But one thing I will say you share within our industry is we have to have laws that will protect the investor, because you see, only investor not in sika kushemu. At this point, you know, or not as in what the investment in our court within a space of time. And here lies the case, and also push it forward to get back his investment. So if the law that we don't have laws, or if the law does not go his way, then how is the fate of investors in our system? So leaving him to play his shows, maybe fine. He's an artist. At a point in time, he needs to perform to get something. But they need to look into the law very carefully. Whatever went wrong, that is what they need to base on. Because the investor's interest is very necessary. At the end of the day, every investor will be like, send me a Black Sherif, I might go in and explain the same thing. Meanwhile, we are always calling for investors in the game. So one, the law needs to protect the investor's interest. Very necessary. Very, very, very necessary.
That is after they have done something right.
After they have done some things right.
Exactly. Because if you don't do things right, intimate protect you still.
Sure. After they have done some things right. Well, I said friends say investors now what system no. Almost no say now can almost say no make position within the space. You can't just jump into somebody's talent and you invest, and then the end of the day you are coming to say you are the promoter, you are the manager with no reliable credentials to prove you right. Kwabena sana brasa, I think say you are throwing money in the air. It is a case is be say embassy. Na you the correct prover. Kwabena sana we investor, you be at stake, you be at risk.
Okay.
Because you don't have the necessary documents, you don't have the necessary approvals. You are the right investor into this talent.
Because they did not do things right.
Because you did not do things right. Let's do things at the right time. Now you must send people because one, you have talent every blessed day. Talent pay every blessed day. Until the more talent, the more investors also getting ready with talent, you know. So near maybe we need to put down measures. I bet me pushing talent, you know. And my who say no, if an investor is investing into somebody's talent, this is the necessary document. This is the rule. This is the right way to push it. And yes, I see I mean be aside now. Investor know the assembly court at the end of the day, no, before. Meanwhile, no, one lost so much investment into somebody's craft.
Like what is happening now?
Yes, you build a foundation for somebody, and then the person go scot-free, and then you enjoy.
And you get nothing.
You get nothing. Because as it stands right now, it's a court new rule say Black Sherif go freely. Because baby, say you're pointing free kakra. You're putting in freedom kakrama no.
Yeah, man from that on home.
All for home. It is all home. It is all enjoy. Well, now say your partner said at the end of the day, court in declare say, oh, you can go freer. Invest and you've lost so much in it. So moving forward, no, I think our investors should be very careful whenever they are putting their money into some of this craft. And the craft, and you are investing into it. So you need to lay down measures at the end of the day, you will not be at risk. But at the end of the day, money, then we are good to go.
Thank you, Nana Regan. Come through. What do you see is happening? Black Sherif, investor, and the ex-management, and the new team, and what is happening now?
I don't think that we should have even gotten to this extent, because this negotiation that right now the lawyer is even calling for could have been done even before the ex-management will say, okay, we want to put an injection on your performances and all of that. I think with this particular judgment here, it's fair. It's fair. This is just like two kids fighting, and then maybe if you want to separate them, the other one who have been hit will patch your back and then hit the other kid. So it is fair for us to say that, okay, you continue to do your job whilst we look at the proper case. So
the main issue.
The main issue. It shouldn't be like, okay, don't perform, don't do anything with the songs that you recorded with us and all of that. It happened to, I think, is it Kaki or somebody like that?
Yeah, Kaki.
So now it has not been good for her career. So it's a good judgment for me, and I think I would suggest that the ex-management will take it in good faith and focus on the main case. The negotiation bit is a good call. If they would listen to some of us, I think that they should really sit down and negotiate so that they can continue doing their, if they will sign a new talent, or if they won't do the music business again, they should just focus on doing their other business. If they will sign another new talent, they will have the time to focus and groom that talent and then put whatever investment into them. So they shouldn't drag the issue. They shouldn't really make it look like, oh, a man soon be about better until I say a train and ball.
Band the umberture, then umberture.
That's it's so sad. Say, always,
No, what will make them stop is when Black Sherif and his team draws nearer to them in a more apologetic manner. If they draw nearer to them in a more apologetic manner, then you can say, okay, just as the lawyer said, if they continue to press charges for legal costs, it will disturb the negotiations.
That is even a clear sign to say that they are ready to apologize, they are ready to negotiate with you, and whatever that you want that will be a satisfaction for you, you are ready to give it. So they should just do that, because that is all that we have been calling for, asking them to do that. No, you don't have to shut the door like this. You don't have to move. Nobody is saying that even today, if Black Sherif is offered another, let's say, GC contract from another, let's say, Sony Music or Def Jam or anybody, they should reject it or shouldn't look at it, because they have a distribution contract with Empire. No, that's not what we are saying. What we are saying is that let's have a very good working attitude so that we can create that business environment for ourselves. And it wouldn't be like every day obi cheat obi, and I say somebody is trying to play smart on someone. It wouldn't be good for the industry. That is what we are trying to avoid. So the negotiations there, it is good. They should just, I wish that even after this judgment, they can, I don't know how it's going to happen, but they can just withdraw the case out of court. Maybe sit in one air condition.
They are, based on what Samson was saying there, they are doing it behind the scenes. When they agree, then they will come and tell the court that
as in Black Sherif and the X-Men, they are talking.
And that's the
based
best
on
thing.
Samson's comments.
That is the best thing that they have to do. They should just do that, and then the case should just slip.
Okay, thank you so much, Nana Regan. Thank you, Derek Money, and thank you, Team Dodo Solomon. Now, to the people who are doing the production, Digital Rasta Currency is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor and director of the show. And I also want to say big ups to Emmanuel Forwilapiji, who is the producer. But just for information, in the month of September, if you are thinking about going to Dubai for any purpose at all, then be ready to join us. Abeka Solutions, Sammy Flex TV, or Flex Entertainment. We are joining hands to go do some 1 week sightseeing, tourism activities. Some people might also want to go do business in Dubai for 1 week duration. Contact us on the number on the screen and let's work something out for you. It is called September to Remember in Dubai. So many activities will be going on. We'll be doing some yacht party. We'll be doing some desert safari. We'll be doing some Atlantis and more. You just have to join us and you are going to be happy. If you are single, you can pay 13,500 Ghana cedis to have your own room to yourself. But if you want to come in couples and you want to share your apartment or you want to share your room, then each person will pay 12,500 cedis. Oh no, I think it's 12,000 and 12,000 just to be part of it. Call us, number on the screen, and let's do something. This that is September to remember. It will be starting from 28th September to 4th October, and we are going to do Dubai to remember in September. You just have to just be part of us and let's see what we can do. Sammy Flex, I'll be there and I want you to join me too. Let's go together like we have always been doing it. So thanks to Black Sherif. Now I'm sure they will be fine. Now I want us to watch a video from Kwabena saying something about award schemes in Ghana, and when I come back I'll start this one with Derek Money. I'll start this one with Derek Money. Derek Money will begin this for me. According to Kwabena, he thinks when you come to Ghana, our award systems, they mail. A bone nation. He says our award systems in Ghana, he said it's funny. Like, he feels everybody is doing awards. That's what Kwabena is thinking. Like, everybody, I say, Obeso, I saw your awards on TSA. A man who you Derek Money is also here as an award scheme organizer. So after watching this video with Kobiche on the Artist Vibe Africa, where Kobiche is now in Europe, discovering more talent and recording some fresh people as part of their content for Artist Vibe Africa. Let's watch this when I come back. Derek Money will handle this.
Ghana. You see, I'll tell you something, Kobe. I'll tell you something. I think that, you see, I'll tell you something, Kobe. I'll tell you something. I think that we are a subject of ridicule when it comes to awards. I don't know if anybody in the world is watching us and watching us very, very well. I don't think we'll consider our award schemes as something very credible or something we should look at or something we look at as, the yardstick. No. Reason why am I saying that? I'm saying this because there are so many award schemes in our country. Ghana Music in Kwan. Ghana Music Awards. Ghana Music Awards UK. Ghana Music Awards Germany. Ghana Music Awards USA. Ghana Music Awards Central Region. Ghana Music Awards Western Region. Ghana Music Awards Northern Region. Ghana Music Awards. And I ask myself, who are the organizers of these things? What are the roles they have played in the Ghanaian music industry?
Alright, so video credit to Kobiche and his people, that is Artist Vibe Africa, for giving us this particular content for us to do the discussion. Kwabena is not so happy about award schemes in our industry. The fact that he thinks too many award schemes in Ghana. What is the problem? Derek, Kwabena said a bad award they are Ghana and what's three. Yeah, tree. I saw Momo share upon them. I go for a award. I'm a bomb one basso.
Money award saying or
Derek, but what I said, Kwabena.
Brother, Kwabena Akasa as somebody who industry I think he's not happy with the way our schemes and copy up every blessed day. But for once, I think to award or reward or recognize somebody, I think it's a very bad idea. I say, who study behind the scene now who will be Monday more or more. I think in order to give credit, one or the other, and that's the way to go. You reward the person with the hard work and then the impact in our own making. I guess it's a good call, it's a good idea. Emani pebia. So morning when you do baby, well, who say your good deeds needs to be recognized.
Yeah,
fine. But Oba Yema Muhanum na it seems say about worries said there are so many award schemes in the country popping up every blessed day. Oba da sorry and then you say Ghana Music Week, Ghana Music fine. That's a human we are in a creative space whereby at a point in time a human na I was say a position maybe to the right extent say you recognizing your man who say what human na we a swenny into yema aswenny that's the way we have to go. Now I say award to be honest with you me also makasa awards need doors to do.
Wankasa.
Me ankasa makasa awards doors to do. Because one, you will see a group of people, senior can who don't know anything about the industry, but they will gather around and then sit down, they organize awards and they are good to go. At the end of the day, the problem I can say Mametia say how they run the scheme. That is the problem. I can say or pointing on Mametia because scam schemes be all run it for their benefit. Make us a benefit one. Obi aya was scheme at the end of the day, the person needs to make profit.
Of course.
Because obey logistics, graphics. Like there are so many things that make inside promotion and day. Tina aya most of the time your organizer was now we go with the voting system. So you voting and then the little money that comes inside, we use that money to organize
things out.
Then we are good to go. Well, now it be no aye say it's like almost person much say award scheme no any the like their source of income. Well, into organizing
they want to make profit from the awards.
What I say
to fight for themselves.
But at the end of the day, you are recognizing somebody's hard work impact.
And not first. And then the main agenda. Because we banana award this scheme not to know what to do creating first rewarding creatives and that's rewarding something like that. Into one award the motto no. You have to depend on the motto, the creativeness of the person, any the impact you know nipa need making our person recognizing put that one into consideration first. But one putting into consideration first. Now when they say you are doing the awards for your own interest, and when they do baby to say this person deserves it, but at the end of the day, no, as like it. And by the people around behind the scene, things you are doing the thing for your interest. It's a man the credibility which is a fact.
It's a fact.
Some people are doing it for their interest.
It's a man the credibility of the awards, it will be a question. That's why Kwabena is saying it's your award scheme needed. To be honest with you, are not criticized award schemes popping up in Ghana always.
You can't even.
You in particular.
You can't.
I can't even because every blessed day piano. Obi say baby who be money more. Only impact. Because we are community. People are making real impact in our community. No two ways about that. So at a point in time, when you're shining the way I will input in it, and we need to recognize you. And it's awards form. Let me share a story with you. The organizing Africa Youth Showbiz Awards now, there was a certain person and he contacted me for the MCing. So we put money and plug over there. The person chose plug over money.
Sir.
Yes.
Who is this?
You can't mention
I want to know that person for his loyalty.
Yes.
He chose plug over money.
Over money.
Wow, I want to be like him.
Yes. Because on also feel say una plug in as a records a archives more. It will be a stepping stone for her or him whenever she or he want to move around. One say that and the brass I mean moving on no I think say I was giving there no matter the situation they will pop up. One thing is said who organizers no if they know where they are coming from, if they know what they are doing, because if they really know what they are doing, and that's where they do things right.
Okay. So far the few you have seen, do you think they are doing things right?
The few I've seen, some of them are doing things right. Okay. But one or the other, some of them are not doing things right. Because one, me interest now, me to Facebook. It was like ye bo nipa ni din no according to the diagram na in show graph no lady. Only do. The show so no lady close here. Around 11:59 a.m. no close here. On the day of the awards, ye bo di na no win here. And she got crazy at the auditorium.
You be pound no lady.
Ye close no lady.
Close voting.
That's what I'm
Yes, on no lady. But at the awards day no auditorium no. Ye bo di na no win.
Worry.
And she got crazy. She got crazy. But let me give you another scenario. When the AI industry people, Focus Media Awards. Focus Media Awards.
Yeah, I know them.
Yes. Franco. Your friend is saying, Nana Joanna of Atinka TV.
Yeah.
Atinka FM, Atinka TV. Right, Sammy? The category. Like, seal and deal. Done deal. We win here, we. I fear that red day, nobody were winning. I was there, she came to me like, Derek, what are your people doing? I want it.
How did you know she won it?
Right, I mean, what she told me was like, last minute now, we'll be closing. She tipped in 2,000 Ghana cedis.
But didn't you know someone
to beat the challenge because
did you know someone also tipped in?
Right, I mean, and one
maybe someone tipped in 3,000.
Right, I mean, you can say that, but although response, if your pepper be the man was like, the system jammed.
Into the number.
But I mean, she was crazy.
They can't do magic in the uncle.
I said the lady was crazy. I'm like, really? And to look at somebody like this, you know, platform Ben Ubejina, so I appreciate it on a award scheme like this. Because of her bad experience. What you're saying, Tibasami, the organizers, if you want to organize award schemes, we have to know where we are coming from and do things right. Because if you don't do things right, everybody, you step on people's toes and will be complaining. So one thing, we have to know how you set our agenda with our award schemes, know where we are coming from, know where we are going, and now the day, you know, reward recognize it will be at the right way, at the right manner, not depending so appreciate it. At the end of the day, Ghana moves forward.
Okay. Jamu, yes, let me also listen to you.
Interesting.
I'm very money or no awards organizer. That's what the big channel is.
And interestingly, it's not only in entertainment awards or even other areas, and even other things. Even in academia, now, amophobia are worried the way people do their things, research and all that.
In terms of awards.
Yeah, or even giving credibility to what you have. They call something idea laundering. Once that we have money laundering.
Yeah.
Say Obiakonya Sika in an illegitimate way, no person illegitimate. And you know, Obe company via a legitimate business. Now or the scanner matter company into as of me sales we are. No more they could bank. Or me since I know that until later if that company give that person money now or it's like wa horse scan or clean scan until laundry as in we don't name kwame akora.
Yeah.
Until all money laundering you idea laundering. The idea laundering is you have an idea, you want the whole world to accept it. But you can't just come and say it without any authority, without having anything to base on. So what they do is that they form an association. In academia, you do something, you publish your work, your research work, and some people will do what they call peer review. Okay. After that, then they publish it, so you can cite it. And to make a research way
written by
and if I have an idea, not many we want to push this out. I can write any bogus article or research and then come for you guys to review it and then agree that this is good, then we will publish.
Let's publish it.
So later I'll go stand somewhere and say when you open to Sammy Flex journal article
which is not true.
Which is not true.
Or factual.
Yes, which is not factual. But the article is there. So now
it will be a source of study.
Yes.
A case study.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I can quote and then point to it. but it's not credible enough when you go deeper into it. So it's more like ideal laundering. That's how that one too works. So now it looks like we are now having award laundering.
Award laundering.
Yes. And it's simple. This is what they are doing. Now you want to be recognized for something, but nobody is looking at your way. So what do? Just tell your guys, let's organize an award scheme and then give me the award. Now I can point to the fact that Flex Entertainment organized an award and I was the best rapper of the year, or I was the best female vocal singer or something like
vocalist,
vocalist, something. Then now it's an award. Now you have an award. That's why somebody will be willing to pay just to get an award. So Kwabena, I think I agree with him. It's becoming too many in the system. But I also agree with Derek Money that we should be looking at where the people are coming from and what they are like, their standing, credibility that they have, that they are using to organize the awards. That's where we can clearly say that, okay, this one can go on.
But when you guys say credibility, what does it mean? Because I could be an awards organizer. My main duties will not be about even dealing with the nominations, who is qualified and who is not qualified.
Exactly.
Maybe because I have the finances, I can put together the event.
Yes.
But who does what, who does it? Sometimes they call a board, an independent body, to just look at it.
Yes. So that's what we are talking about. So you can be an award organizer, but when we get into scrutinize what you are doing, you will know that they are industry people, they are like good, credible people behind the scenes doing the work. So if you can't find that, it means you are not credible enough. You as an award organizer, regardless whether you have the credentials to run it or not, it's not the case. But the people behind it, people behind the scenes doing works for you, people that you are consulting, that's where the issue is. And award scheme, we have some of the award scheme that they don't do it for any profit as the award organizers. They just give awards to people. So sometimes you don't have to vote for anybody.
Okay.
They will do their own thing and then give the recognition that you are doing something right. So come and take this.
Okay.
And a typical.
It's not about vote and win.
It's not about vote and win.
It's more or less like an honorary of a sort.
Sure.
When we see you are doing something right, then we invite you. Come and let's award you.
Yes.
To say Dr. You and there.
Dr. You say December, must happen there for December.
No, Dr. You say who you are from the Mabaso.
No, bomb Mabaso.
Yeah.
On only the other day, ABI money credible enough is the more like misinformation based on the UN tag, not the count. And yes, I and can now recognize. No, not at all. Misinformation and they attach it to it. And unfortunately, sir, information and they attach it. And now a man here and forbid the same
yes.
For some
one
said Dr. Fojo Award. Now who is that?
Yes, say why surgery be who be and what do you and come there? Nobel Prize, for instance, I know for the academia, Nobel Prize for peace, Nobel Prize for physics, chemistry, and all that. And no, and yes, Obi Kubutima they just look at your work, and if they think it's good enough and it's even helping humanity, then they award you. In the year be or nobody wins. Maybe a Nobel Prize for physics this year, nobody. Because they are not obia or impact society. Yes, and they give huge money. Huge money. Even right now, I think it's over $1 million. Some last time me follow partner, it was around 500,000, $500,000, and I win on the budget. There's even a story that Albert Einstein promising the girlfriends they will be winning Nobel Prize, not this kind of money, and I'm pounds are winning. And all this kind of come out the girlfriend. I know Albert Einstein now. Yes, our equation E equals to MC squared. That equation now.
Because now I'm the bomb near coming from Einstein. Yeah. And you know, in academia side, you know, like Nobel Peace Prize and Nobel Awards, you know. Obianco voting mobia. Or work in a banner when I impact society, and then they call you and award you with the prize. And we have awards almost also a voting and all that, like the Grammys and but almost
academy
me
voting and
kind
general
voting, yes. And also one the other. And you know, awards in there, well, almost person money. We know that award laundering then this time is happening.
Were you satisfied when he tried to connect both the international awards and the local awards? Because all people about how more bridging or more Ghana.
Well, more bridging there. I don't think they are doing anything wrong because no awards be brisa. Just that approach of still involving Ghana for them more. And then I may what issue with that kakra. As a Ghanaians there not first, and then Ghana for them want to be more like an international act to them.
So the awards, including 8 winners, should be limited to only those who are there.
Ghana Music Award UK. Ghanaians in the UK.
Ghana Music Awards Dubai.
I know I'm the main thing. And then Kwabena money sako them more base now more like international art to such an award. Instead of say best say more that's where I have issues. And yes, I think it's fair and they should organize awards like that outside Ghana. I mean, and also SL Ghana in a way. And you know, having Ghana Music Awards UK, Ghana Music Awards
Dubai.
USA, Dubai and France. Not long ago.
France just held,
it's good for the industry. It's selling the industry. But I think they should change one or two things just for us to be, for it to be more credible in terms of the focus, helping Ghanaians out there to develop their talent, motivating them through the awards instead of giving the awards to Ghanaians here, coming there to take the awards. Yeah, that's all. Otherwise, I think it's cool things that they are doing there, and we should just commend them for doing a good job.
Okay, well, but Kwabena is not satisfied with how things are going, though. Nana Regan will speak finally on the awards saga. Yes, Nana.
Hey, Razan, I think Putina, my seminal, the Fapem panel, the oppressor candidate, the Chamoni, Derek about organization, scheme, money, motive, the interest, and the Kwabena is making it look like as I was in the doors of crying.
Yeah,
and that is not a good message to be like. I was the interest and the how it will be packaged and the ACK service survey to the society and the problem. That is what we should look at. And then the bit in other awards bodies that are on international space, no, will just look at us and we will become a subject of ridicule to them because
like he said.
Yes, like he is saying. Ghana, they are was 100, and you know they will sit there and laugh. They will want to look at how is it being organized, which body is organizing it, or more winners, you know, how is it adding any value to their career and as a brand and RBB. Those are the things that will make them laugh at us. And with that, we need the point in the and it's something that we really have to look at. I think awards in this country, it has become very, very cheap. Like organizing awards.
Yeah, are you sure it has become cheap?
Yes, it has become cheap. Not maybe say they are who needs like it as a bear
maybe I'm
as a to say the obi betimi abote bu aga say am eche bayere ni nche na maton that is obi to me sorry cat organize awards now is here there are no like standards we have to look at beyond your everybody is trying to organize awards. And that is where the problem is coming from because who asked a very brilliant question. They say, I think it was a contribution to what Derek was saying. Say, na who know your organizer who will seek and maybe I share to say chemu industry person expert Nana Regan is saying I be our from and I'm organizing with it. So if people want to look, they will say so. Oh, Chemo, they are a credible industry person. You know, if they are organizing our then awards, it's very very credible. But I think it should go beyond that.
Okay.
That you financier and a crap, your brand and I say your profile should add some value be to the scheme that you want to put across. Until Obi to say okay. So and so to music awards that is being organized by Obikura or in show business but Owosika. Yes, but Owosika be honest be say be no intention police or no so won't say about business or no so the Sika about show to make profit. But if the ordinary person should come and then he should be told say oh ni pass Mr. so and so na or the Sika shame no more organize awards now. Your profile should be appealing, like it should be satisfactory to the person. I remember only paragraphs, hey, and then so that should be a mention to me winning award way bia. A bay like in the munyam, I'm a majuma and I'm a man kasa. But say Kwabena say anybody at all can just grab some money. If you want boys, be more market come see cabo moon kaka no mako China. You know about top blacks versus 10. You know my categories be to Facebook.
I know.
No, just say. There's almost check blacks. And you see it breeds corruption. And that is where the danger is. And it's also affected even our talents grooming, it's our talents we know. And my intimate focus on okay, drive na kasa ko any ho. The drive is not there. So, but affecting to some extent because say bia sa boys no ma come me fan say bia me nature mo ni Derek. Yen masa yen pese ye business. E bia kan isika bia bombe 50,000 Ghana cedis be say Charlie. They said they be admin this year it me organize awards. You bet your calculation on show be sponsors no mind test no mind say we no mind say bet me na be say e be 10,000 Ghana cedis be na check e bu esika no so ntene yen interest na nye how e bia talent bia ye ejumbe bia no and then fire ho. And sometimes me problem crowd one of my key problems in Ghana's music awards my appoint them as research officers. I think said that position Oma Fano fala
abused.
Like Oma Fano's simple bit to say it is not a joke to be a research officer for a scheme. Now you have to award in Ghana Music Awards. Research officer no or your consultation or radio presenters for them. The extension of you getting a data from Tamale to tell say this person is doing something right. He deserves to be part of so and so category. He deserves to be no anyhow. Obi Cape Coast because own blow Akranti. There is no research being done about the person. Besa enye sa nipa anka you as a research officer anka ofato also say you dig for those people and for those information. You don't have to even wait for that say have a nomination peno. Wow, file amba no. In found wow file buy no. Open your research or money akwatena say oh okay we YouTube views ni say we born anymore radio super. We call street in this side and no ye. But I feel that like you have to go because you are saying Ghana is not Accra. Of course. So you have to go everywhere, gather data to come and make your comparison and say no, Charlie, acquire influence. If you are even putting somebody in a category like let's say fan-based category, Cape Coast. The way I'm for a budget is so Cape Coast on Accra. Yes. But most let me say I need to Accra me baby kakre bia be na atuni in Ghana Music Awards. Sanya man na me na me sanga Kwabena be building bet say obi be organize Ghana Music Awards USA, Ghana Music Awards Dubai. And the session na ndo be answer kwan. See ye na yetimi ye ni yie na yetum say scheme the scheme is being run very well. They say who they look why do you think Grammy will be Grammy? Because at the end of the day enye say ye pese monfa monyo mombra keke. There are experts there. Kasi we are looking for a unique touch be answer now crap we will consider your works. But academy no more omo here juma it's not like they are just going for meetings and no be as submitting and normal quarter baby. They are working like from within the year under review. No, they bought themselves new organizers. Na kasa ye juma bi. And yet time na ye organizer was the be akase kwako nomination partner bon so be omo asa omo say ye kwako bo stage wa ha ye kwako ye and yes say juma na make but they are on the grounds, they are working to make sure say akwawe album aye say but yen you buy yen space in mu a na wo hwe sa anyama no pa na akase the beto table so be ma. That is where I will agree with Kwabena say some people who have the knowledge and they know what awarding somebody. They will laugh at us. I'm best say because our awards right now doesn't even motivate anybody to be part of it.
I know they're too sad.
Me menya awards I'm going to be man nominating me because I'm post people.
No, I be a grand person Betty.
Me
and do you know what is happening now? Our people when they nominate you, oh Hannah, they not come with their flyer.
Yes.
Boss, you have been nominated. Like
I don't think I go kapa. Almost be nomination. One filing nomination they are nominating.
No, like
they want you to be part. Like because
they are hit you pine.
You know why? They do that because sometimes
Brand association.
yes. The organizer themselves doesn't have any solid brand, so they want to associate themselves with certain huge brands. Oh, Aqua will be there and credible, very good. It's no mobile sign, but at the end of the day, and my and brass and Mamika will sometimes within talents. Sometimes someone we are very talented or my huge man. They don't have the money to pump into Mamiko to have 5,000. I mean, plaque. It is those who are hungry to be at the top. I be an talent no kra nya hwe no sanko fo no mu kita sa sika no
Award laundering.
Obeba ko ji loan no they akọ vote ya enti e bon nine
to say back be kwesi o kofodu yi
imagine music hours edisi wo imagine music akra ya ni pa na so ni kunu o lady no ba ta na me produce London oba ye show no so ni kunu
Matumba.
What them say tell we there e be show me no munya to the emphasis I say 5,000 emphasis nguso omo si oni pa na so omo frɛ obi na ni pa na hye ne boss we dey omo de ba omo wie dandel omo di sike ko share ade mo so omo send 2,000 obi na omo dey aka no voting kwa omo we awards ya na jo masa akoto dress ama obe ya pakotana awards na afa you see like I said,
but say we cried here. They did not pay to any individual.
Oh no, Obi 2,000.
Organizers need to 2,000. Beyond the vote, no.
Beyond the Mrs. Can 5,000. I want 2,000 and 3,000 I vote. And that is what has happened. Like that is the only anger. And I think say the introduction of texting in some of our events, you know. And our man nkofo my fellow say, "Challenge nkofo dey near. O text back one see near. Nkofo 1 million. Sa calculation me of you know. O text 2 million say. And challenge me ever say nko organize bi na so yen man nkofo text. Enti texting nene. So betimi ayakwa aka say, "Oh, akwa we part of board no. Oh, you na mama 1,000 be na family high. Mama nye sa juma na nkofo motivate nkofo mo organize awards but the proper thing was say omo hwe no mu so okay chale betimi ayade am na credible. They don't look at it because the entire industry itself extra go so okay drive the bank and fan the person and fan industry ni go see standard ben set your mind on say anyama na eni ho.
But so how do we also protect and differentiate those who are doing well? Because unfortunately, Obubono, you mentioned Ghana Music Awards UK, Ghana Music Awards USA, and Dentio winner.
And then I make say.
So how do we differentiate?
Yes, the way
those who are doing well.
Obubono ni yen bebre ni HS as a endorse. That is
yeah.
wrong. But I was saying saying uncle for we run this scheme no. So one no more run this scheme way. Saying operational way need to saying standard ben or set your mom. Those are the things he has to be talking about. Because you cannot tell me say after six edition of Ghana Music Awards UK they are doing bad. They are not doing bad. Ghana Music Awards UK, make me say if VGM will couple few it is our second biggest award. It is. Maybe I had 3 music awards one anything I be compare VGM. But if you really want to look, person awards in Ngu Kentemu Pania Sonne Sopa I can tell you for a fact, the Ghana Music Awards UK is second to VGMA.
Okay.
When it comes to Ghana music, operations and sometimes the interest and the motive behind and the people behind. Let's tackle those things and address and do things right. Than to make it look like Obia Sorena Nana Regan Music Awards, Sammy Flex Music Awards. That baby Sammy Flex waiting me in Scobber Flex no. Me share for more space maybe we can do something to honor them and recognize their efforts. You can organize it. By the end of the day, let there be value on yourself as an organizer. Let there be value on the person that you want to recognize or honor. It's as simple as that.
Okay. I also want to put in this. I also want to share this. I think that the various award schemes now, they satisfy every level of our music industry. So, for instance, when you look at Vodafone Ghana Music Awards, 3 music awards, it is obvious that they are satisfying the national scale or the national level.
Yeah.
But Oko, to say regional awards, no. They know that in Western Music Awards, over there are some musicians who are also doing music.
Yeah.
They are not getting that recognition VGMA is giving musicians. They are not getting that recognition, say, 3 music awards is giving musicians. So they would also get some recognition in their region.
Yes.
And they cannot call it Vodafone Ghana Music Awards or Ghana Music Awards. They can only limit, so it means that over there it is satisfying those classes of people there.
Yeah.
You talk about foreign awards, no? And yes, it is also like that. Yes. But I know that they know, okay, the people there, they are really not into music thing. Yeah. Partial. So if you want to do something with them alone, you not get the energy and the buzz that you want.
Sure.
But if you're able to combine, you haka, then you get the energy. Ebia, we be Afisa, right?
Yeah.
Which is what?
Africa Youth Showbiz Awards.
Youth Showbiz Awards. It is just satisfying a certain group of people.
Yeah.
But once again, it's about who is organizing it.
Sure.
If you can't do one, they can get terrible. Say, Kwabena kind of we or the drama become like. No, it is not like that.
At all.
Guys, shut up! Don't see him like that. If you see him like that, don't see him like that. So I still think we should encourage it, but we should also be dealing with the organizers. No, say organizers for no. Right.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't discourage me.
At all.
If someone tries to discourage awards, I maybe someone's okay. That level, no. Why no, man? Look at Emerging Music Awards.
Yeah.
As much as you might not like the concept, I still support it because encourage baby.
Yes.
That change. Oh, who say obetimi aba begina Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. But Sadiana or at his level. If you can motivate him,
yes,
it means he goes ahead to do the next big thing.
Sure.
Today I think I've seen Joe Metal. Where you free award scheme beam.
Sure.
I think Ghana National Gospel Awards or saying. Where you free and here where you free your Felice. This year our passer level.
The reason is we
for this year's edition.
Oh, and
but on the test we
forget this year not the account. They say Felice when you be breed do. Mami free na e fan koma a minister Ajoba. Na Mr. Ajoba so ntimi wini bi.
Na Scott Daniel
Scott Evans.
Scott Evans. No, so we need.
That's Scott Evans.
My peke. Na my peke must be and that's what they are saying. It doesn't mean we should squash it
at all. We
can't. So shine.
We can't squash it at all.
Let me say, and then more gaff way. Mama me boof.
Evo.
Moga for.
Everybody moga.
Yeah, Monday Gospel Awards.
I want to go for wrong. We are really be there the age, man. One of the things we say is one of the things.
Now, Monday Gospel Awards.
Yeah, Monday Gospel Awards.
As a national
Nanamo Gospel Awards.
What?
Nanamo Gospel Awards. Recognition award. Recognition award. But you perceive brilliant to get all the community. But as we have an international vision.
And there can also into it.
I'm a board member. Mama nominated as best manager. Now, Lebu no, or best manager was artist by who crane on your nomination. No, they are here. Somebody in here, BJ, out young man, Pippy, when me. And I category,
why modern gospel hours?
Brass, I mean, it's like more of we're not a recognition award than normal gospel awards.
Yeah,
we realize the same. We want international recognition in the future. No?
International?
In the future, only in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, we have that thing to go other countries, especially from UK, Dubai, and stuff like that. In order to package it well, and say, in a very formal way, everybody can associate to it. Until you feel Naga from the recognition award to the mainstream awards.
Now the way sir Naga come to me and not be from
UK. A bit me and not be from UK, but a man is not quite say as a recognition awards obi din and that's why they only pan din the general. But urban modern gospel awards now is very open. What I say into
no be on modern gospel count.
Oh, the Benyes be on modern gospel count. You are very open to all gospel.
But time Naga closed.
You're closed. But we started with this is the second edition.
Rebranding.
Rebranding. Rebranding. What I say, but we started with say we were recognizing. What I say, but rebranding. Send that to move personal camera. It's rebranding and want to get the international recognition standard. That is what we are doing. International Gospel Awards, Modern Gospel Awards. And since maybe I could invest on the 13th for the Coastal Senate. So this is the second edition. It may be a possible the third edition. It might not be staged in Ghana, but somewhere.
That's mobile change dinner.
Oh, Debbie. Where they dinner in the say, you're rebranding for
it's way more than that.
Yeah, on the 13th.
August,
yeah.
Oh, I cry,
yeah. My friends' invitations in there ready until my start here. We go so shame to be at the one after the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
More year of anyway.
Yeah, there's a church, a very big church at Tantra Hill. My friend Glory of Heaven.
Okay.
Tantra Hill around Champion Divine Clinic.
Okay.
My home staging and everything is on point.
Competitors, no, are they voting or contestants? Are they voting?
Yeah, they are really voting. And we introduced something we call 20 most.
First, na voting.
Not voting room. Yeah, not voting room. Rebranding also applying.
I mean, it's a vote about
to vote to buy. I introduced something we called first 20 most powerful women in gospel music.
Okay.
So through the research, we nominated some people who are doing extremely well, who have done extremely well in our gospel industry, especially women. And then you're nominating one. So at the end of the day, I think so we get overall winner at that category.
I
so
see.
We are doing things behind us.
Derek Money. Big ups to them. Big ups to them. Moga. In fact, not maintain enough. I see you share some stuff on social media, but I'm Kasa you be my mom for. I didn't know it was that close to you. No, that's why I'm asking so many questions because
I want to know better.
On the day of the awards, at the end of the day, at that very day, we are honoring your friends, and I was sorry.
Oh yeah,
and no Benketia, and then let your Ophelia to be performing live, and then we are still. And then we are still talking to some people to
Okay, thank you, Derek Money. Moga. What's that, Moga?
Yeah, Modern Gospel Awards.
Modern Gospel Awards. Okay, we will do our best to support Moga.
Thank you.
In fact, me who here, like me feel here, and then I'm mama who said, "Baby, because I'm late." This one there, you guys forgive me. Now, if you're an artist and you would want someone to feature you, what do you think the person will be looking at? Or better still, if you're an artist and you're looking for another artist to feature on your project, what are the things you'll be looking at? Would you be looking at the person's brand, or you'll be looking at the person's style? That is a simple question I want to ask my people based on something Amerado has said. Now I want to read what he said. He says that your brand would determine your features. Amerado. Your brand would determine your features. Amerado is talking here. And the story says, Ghanaian rapper Derek Safo Kantanka, known in the entertainment industry as Amerado, has opined that the brand of a musician determines the kind of features they attract. Now, tackling a question on how he has been able to create music with A-list singers such as Osa Kodie, Ochiame Kwame, and a host of others in an exclusive interview with Graphic Showbiz, the rapper explained that his ability to build an enviable brand as a rapper is what made that possible for him. The celebrated rapper chanced on the opportunity to advise up-and-coming artists to focus on building robust brands as musicians, after which they will be able to secure feature deals seamlessly. Now, branding is very essential. Every brand has their specifications. It all depends on what you can offer and what you can bring to the table. If you stand out, you will succeed in getting attention from the top artists, and they'll be willing to work with you. If you want to be a star, find a means to touch the audience. Have a unique style. Blacko is doing something different. That is why he is getting all the attention. So if you want me to be a side artist on your song, you have to be unique and know what you're about. That is the only way you get me to come on board your project. Otherwise, it is a no-no for me, he stated. Amerado also called on musicians to focus on spirituality because although talent matters in building a successful career, the grace of God is very paramount in the process. He explained that, and also, I believe if you put your faith in God and trust Him, you will surely get a collab because the grace of God also plays a very important role in all of this. Amerado is talking. The grace of God and small features. According to Amerado, the grace of God also gives features. Now, Regan, let me start this with you. As an artist, before you get a call up to feature on someone's song, style and brand, which of these two do you think will be a key determinant factor? The style of the artist or the brand of the artist?
To my best of knowledge, I will say the brand.
The brand. Yeah. And then the bear brand, you know. Say brand is saying Chemo favorite word in the showbiz industry. Branding.
I want to say style there. Ebiana me high life artist. Chemo reggae dancehall artist. But we don't do the same style of music. But say me brand no say a brand etimi ni akone ni ma na say a position who here. If I want to do something with Chemo might ebia Chemo also remember the Chemo woman is ahead of me in terms of music we experience ne career achievements ne ade. If I want to have anything to do with Chemo, say they maybe I want say Kwabena jumping on episode, you know. They are not the same, they don't do the same style of music. But in the first thing ebia we be share say oh okay nipa no oye hwan artist no oye hwan o show we answer na bi o be show works bi mu say okay ebu okra bet me crash or works e be show works as no nyoma why videos shows do our boy him for now okay pull the crowd all right, but they will also look at o brand positioning to before they want to associate themselves with you. Say o ebia o brand na nye bibia eye way enough anye obia no wo at the top obe pese obe battle o level and no ba bibi. But if you position yourself well, na say be say okay Charlie, you also have some audience around you you are doing things right, you have positioned yourself right, the talent is there, your style is good, and you call for a collaboration. Why not? The person will jump on. But if it is just making you shut down position you don't know what the talent is there, all right, but a jumana gasa no who name say oh fro say oh branch yako right to say left to left oh space in the movie and then you are just calling for a collaboration. Any artist that is up there that is well structured will look at a lot of things beyond your talent now before and some of that person then rabbit you. If you can now target audience and you're appealing to him enough.
Okay.
There are artists they are the topper. If you are share collaboration before because okay, let me bless this guy. He might look at your target audience as well and how you even present yourself to the public. And I think all of these things comes into your branding package. And that's how could the picture me no kita cigar no position no kita wine glass no position way. Young for
Exactly.
Into we better say I call them in no pa no chemo or bless me to one verse cry. Challenge me cool. People look at those things. Appearance speaks a lot about everybody. And yes, nipa no old son that say. First of all, young say I was a dang thing I old son that say o person say nipa no bless with a verse. And as a winner no any year collaborate and as a feature. I don't think you are just looking at so autonomy and as a rapping a pet. But you are looking at the achievements, how our position who in the public or in the music business space.
And so the back on our position in home na then now be style in meetiwa. Would you still go for that thing because we're positioning? Would you still go for that?
No. What I'm saying is that we obi a first of all star me o pese like I'm using Kwabena episode. Episode ebe pese Kwabena be because wa accept star me that internet there it is done because first of all so one accept star me that crap sa conversation they will not even come to you. So after our accepted style, you want to look at so other factors to say.
Then why are we not saying it was the style that did it first before the brand consideration came in?
I did not mention. I will not mention the style because you bet me. Okay, hip life into me now one. It is two different styles, but it doesn't mean say your style no only year now one year. Maybe you are very good at your style. You do it and do it perfectly. Anything I'll be no reggae artist, ebia hip life, on a feature. Ubenya dancehall artist, na ebia hip hop rapper be person in your baby. If we are just looking at the style, because saying once now on your style be in the crowd, they should end it. I want to play with the people who are in my circle. But if it goes beyond that, once any panel accept also star say okay yes. Yeah, dancehall artist, but I love your vibe, me pel style. And they were cementing it that. Now, what is left for him to do is to look at the other factors. Ebeye okay say, sorry. Ebeye okay say, or then the whole associated say we better school. Chale weti mi enya. Sammy flesh wa onyo muso. And they said you have arrived though. But also what I say the end na Ebeka say, hey. Beyonce a feature Shatawale one in so in the end is the biggest
deal.
The Bema say is the biggest deal no interest Beyonce pen pop singer na say one. Ni nipa buying as Beyonce in the music space. And the Bema adene be fufuro say na say Kerry Helson and Stonebwoy ni we money now. But the commentaries are different. The news around it is different. It doesn't mean say Rihanna and yet or actually sorry. Or actually be our music space in the but sometimes the brand position is and remember we also bet me say oh this person is above this person. This person is the way nipa way to me be say and the bema will be crap beka say oh challenge nipa way wait me nya ne na ya enyim dey say won so we do soro hobby because bet me no be a feature. But there's one particular person behind the be feature back pen or because say the bokra or say a bon so can. Into the brand thing there very very key and I think even in branding crowd onion crowd is part of how our branding how you shoot your music video is part of how you are packaging your brand. How I record what producers are on your movie is part of how you are into when we talk about branding yet on the shepherd.
Yeah.
And then ebia say how I carry who are bontempe. How you even record your the production, the kind of productions you do and put it out. will get hey, Aquarius sound the
Point.
Timberland sound the what I say? And it's money now coming together and the okay, this guy there he is doing the thing and doing it right, so you can push and go and get the feature for him.
All right, so Nana Regan thinks a brand does it. Let me listen to what Intim Dodu Solomon also thinks. Chamo,
Yeah.
what do you think also does it for you?
Yeah, I think style and a give brand. And you know, branding for me should be the secondary thing. Your style, when people accept your style, then it becomes your brand. Then you consciously push it for it to be solid, or people to recognize you for that style. Be your brand, you know.
Exactly.
And then, you know, I think most of our people, they get it wrong. They focus on something that they want to call branding. Now we're doing another value being. That's why we have a lot of people in our faces, but they don't have value. Yeah, no money a friend or mobile money a tea or moody. Or no money, baby, I have a share. It's like they are in your face, baby, I could be there, but they don't have value. And no, any bema obi ebia akoye video. Now I say open numbers, now I got to fake views. Or focus on branding. You be say, hey, or numbers, but there's no value in that numbers.
Yeah.
And in the friend still I am friend.
Yeah, friend of you.
Yes. And I think people should look at your style first, because the style, something unique about you, will be your brand in the future. When you start something, you don't have any brand. You come with what you have raw. When people accept it, then it becomes your brand. But you go for no more in the reverse. Or my should be you or no, or say my branding.
My branding me home.
Now or the no.
Style man,
solid. I say okay, this is his style. I think this is his branding. Or Nyanisa. When you know that people have accepted your style, then based on what they have accepted, then you push it for it to be your brand. To solidify what you have.
That's true.
So people are getting it wrong, in my opinion, and they should revise omo note na omo how omo be. And what Amerado is saying, is partially true. But where I would disagree with him, brand now no at the core, and I know they so okay, explain here. Ebia obe deeper to bring other things. I be more say okay, say no patch. But branding the em for country. Yenim go phobia omo samu I was here mokoji the Vodafone experience Eastern region the
Vodafone experience concept.
the fire you come.
Yeah. On some category.
It said they already no.
Yeah.
Yenim the brand. And like I mean the modi. And focusing on branding, you will miss it, because you may have a brand that people will not appreciate, but you have a good style. So when you focus on the brand, people will forget about you. But your style no or more accepted. So our style no more accepted man and no matter your brand. Okay. You market the style for it to be your brand. And the Amerado me say omo kwako bonuma, like Regan can be very very true, and I mean valuable that they look up for, like the value of your brand. And it make us a branding no kwana because the people focus on branding and so any value. Because brand be higher value. Say oh yeah, you featuring Beyonce. Value needs strong.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you know, and you start being a brand value, no, and I will share. But if you focus on branding too much, you will miss it. Because having a brand and having a value is a different thing altogether. You may have a brand, but our brand in any value. And a typical example, you can bet me a boy, acquire now Tupac, Ghana Tupac.
Super.
Oh, yeah. Super was popular. And that I don't know any brand super. But what is the value for that super?
Nothing.
Yes, sorry. Obi who are not asiri bia no ko. Eno ano na ye why popular on the brand no super. But that brand no value bia nim. And you know, if you want to focus on brand, focus on getting value from your brand. And the value will come from your style. Say, I'm out for power style now. Then they will give you that, you know, say, Sako de Becca, but then some more Becca and I can't no crowd. Say, Bakubia, thank you, said they. And you wouldn't Sako de or so you have a very solid brand that will be to me, they are selling. And yes, before they collaborate with you, they will look at your style. To me, I think they should look at your style first.
Yeah.
And then the value of your brand, not just your brand.
The value of it.
The value of it. My brand,
it doesn't.
And yes, it be more.
No, but nobody will also mention, but maybe he did not mention add the value, but Obia mentioned brand at his level. Obia would want to look at what value that comes with the brand. So what I say, say they are all canon. There is a Tupac, there is a Sarkodie. So if he is not looking at value, he can equally mention Tupac and not mention Sarkodie. But because he
but you see, I agree with Chemo to an extent, because some people have placed themselves in the name of brand. So brand now claim some value. Wait, you not buy it for any value.
The thing is that I think saying cry space, you know, a lot of people have also accepted brand to be just
how you appear.
What could you photo shoot? Now washing they expensive be. Now they are bad home. I think to me it goes beyond it.
Exactly. So, and it
goes beyond that cry.
Yes.
And Upakas obe push here. That is where you can even look at your style, the talent that you have. What style is it? The uniqueness of it.
That is what makes the brand.
And then the package brand.
And he should look at that one too, and not just. And yes, I will be the Asokwa better than
that. Okay, Derek. Also, back on the way, brand or the style.
Last time, I think what you put out there for people to consume defines you. Automatically, if they accept what you bring out, that determines the brand you are building. Because you can be out there, very laudable, but people see how you are just loud.
With nothing.
With nothing, absolutely nothing. So, you can't say branding and not brander. Your brand needs to put impact on something whenever they mention your name or the brand. For instance, Open Feature, one more Tanasia, the management team they look out for a brander. When they associate themselves with the brander, it will give them a space, a network opportunities. So whenever they are looking for a future,
to push them to some
pedestal, push them to some high, some level. Because whenever somebody sees your future Sarkodie on your son, the person will go to Sarkodie's profile and see the name Sarkodie, the brand Sarkodie. The moment the person sees Sarkodie at that level, he puts respect on your brand as well. And so whatever we put there for people to consume, if they accept it, it becomes our brand. You for me to say, your friend is saying, the goat. They wipe for you.
Yeah.
Or send a brand, no. On him punching a number. If gradually, Ghanaians come to accept that style automatically in the brand, no.
Yeah.
And again, if you accept and that is the brander, the brand needs to put value. So wherever we mention your name, AYPO, we have to get value for that brand.
Yeah. So once again, he might have a brand like we are all saying.
Sure.
But I'm sure he might not be someone's first choice of a featured artist
at all,
because only star.
What I say, so tenacity I see a feature. Obi here obeka so ewa ni brand ni, but obeka so we associate and doesn't give any value to whatever we are looking for. So at the end of the day, you have the brand, but
the value is
down. The value is not there. Until the Amerado can, I think say it's a major key, a major factor I will see a share in our industry. Whenever you are building a brand, build a solid brand. When people see the brand, whenever people sit down, your brand name will appear. Whenever they are sorting things out. Because I'm not sure, say, underground artist be our first brand, we're building the brand, be our best friend, Amerado for a future. Or Becca say, I've accepted you. If it's on management, cry a call for a future, you go and do background checks about you. Who are you? A platform that is saying, what's your influence here? What impact are you making? Answer about accepting the brand. Yet me discuss to one for a future. At least or come in the brain about accepting the money and go away. Yeah. But at least where he's going, wherever he wants to go, or best share the brand on or they associated before you accept the money. One guy. Or be correct me accepting a future for free because of the particular brand. That's why as an artist you need to build your brand to a particular angle. Just as what they say, I'm not sure say Obi Tisa Shatawale friends are called for a future. We are going to talk money here. They might talk money, but business-wise, both of them, they've built their brand to a certain level. At times, the cohesion is there. And branding is a very solid material in our system. If you are building a brand, don't just build a brand like I'm building a brand for myself. Build a valuable brand, a credible brand that people will see your brand and associate themselves with.
And they'll be willing to put money in it.
They'll be willing to invest in it because it carries value. But we just build any brand because your friend is saying your friend me a baby until when I'm in there me corner a baby all over.
As I heard you.
I won't go for
No. What was it? Officer style, no. But look at the value people place on that style. Wherever you go out. What said it? I think Amerado has been in the system and all panels he experienced same thing. I'm very sure he encountered several problems with it because we're calling out for features. I think so.
Yeah.
Because now the brand knew that level, no. But that's us now. We say onya friend them because we are building brand to a certain level. Now, no people have come to accept the brand. So once you are going,
and you can play the style argument there.
Sure.
Amerado has not switched his style. He's
still a rapper.
And he's doing the same rap. Right now, what people are looking at is not the style. They are looking at baby what
could do no and worry.
So that is why sometimes making my style and a brand issue. But because social manifest and Sarkodia, they have two different styles.
Yeah.
But a lot of rappers would want to associate themselves with Sarkodia than for a feature than
the value of the
the value of the style.
So sometimes you know how no play me there it may switch kakra.
I think say we have to educate our artists so much when it comes to branding. And not even only our artists, but every individual you come into the public space for people to recognize or know you. Whenever you are coming, you have to put up a serious or a valuable brand. Whenever people sit down for gigs, your name will be mentioned. Because whilst you are building the brand, it shouldn't be just a brand. It should be brand that it will bring income. It should be brand that people put value into it. People invest into the brand. So at the end of the day, when you stand anywhere and you say, I have a brand, you can put your hand on your chest that this brand pays me this. This brand gave me this. This brand brought me this. That is why you feel proud as a brand. Not just any laudable brand that doesn't bring anything.
Solid. Thank you, guys. Nana Reagan, Beef Nation President, Derek Money, and Intim Dodo Solomon. Now, the last topic is a topic of interest to me. The last topic, I know Chemo is going to start this. And I don't know why our artists are so lacking in the last topic. And I'm going to read a post made by Kelly Nilante before I'll bring in Chemo to contribute to this. It says, King Promise held a massive album listening session at the EcoBank headquarters, and Adina pulled up this crazy first-time concert last weekend. The point is, if television stations still don't get the point with such content opportunities and rather use their expensive airtime for social media gossip, what about you, the artist? The artists themselves can create a whole documentary with episodes for Road 2, behind the scenes and aftermath, for timeless monetization on YouTube and future copyright deals with on-demand TV like Netflix. Artist music is maximum 3 minutes to 5 minutes content. Your concerts and album listening can give you hours of super delicious content waiting to be cached. I'm just saying. Let me explain to you what Kelly Lante Mensah is saying. He's saying that as artists, anytime they think about content for their platforms, the only thing they think about is music video. Or maybe the audios they record. So they'll think about the streaming platforms, the Audio Max, the Spotify, the iTunes, Deezers, Boomplay. That's the only thing they think about when they are thinking about content. In audio-wise, that's what they think about. When they think about video, the only thing they think about is how to get a music video for their YouTube channel. But the gentleman is saying that you guys have been playing shows. When these shows are happening, he expects TV stations to go and record the shows, come back and play them on their channels. But they don't. They would rather do social media gossip, like what so many TV stations, in fact, big platforms are doing in our current dispensation. But Kelly is saying that over the weekend, look at what King Promise did. A beautiful album listening. In fact, the decoration alone, when I saw the place, and I saw the way the place was looking shiny, quality people, well dressed and all that. And if you go to King Promise's channel right now on YouTube, there is nothing there. Nothing. Unfortunately, such content like we as Sammy Flex TV, Zion Felix TV and all those things, we might not be able to go take them because of copyright issues. But the artist, like I came and I did not go to the event. I wish to get some more. But how would I get it? Only Instagram. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. That's what will be there. And those content cannot even be kept for some longer time, because once again, you cannot even go to search them proper. Maybe the near future, Instagram should look for some search that can be topical and not personal. As in, I'm going to search for King Promise album listening, and you go on Instagram and you get it. Sometimes it's not there.
When
So
the hashtag it, then you can get it.
yes. So the man is saying that why are artists struggling to do this? In a year, some artists play shows. Why can't they get a DOP person, an editor, director, put them together, a team? That, oh, we are going to Canada. I want a camera guy to follow me. Go, everything I'll do there. Record, edit, put it on my channel. Let people watch. He says this can give you about 1 hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So that when people go there and they watch, you cash in. You make more money. But no. Go and check. Like, some artists can say, okay, I'm going to have 2 channels. One for my music videos and one for my live performances. So every show you call me to come perform, I'll record and come and put it there. But they are not doing it. Why? And this is a big deal. When you check these international platforms, like Stormzy will finish his show, go online, it's on his channel. You dare not take a second of it. Copyright will strike you. But our people, we are not seeing it. Chemo, you are a content person. What Kelly is saying, what wisdom is in there, or maybe what senselessness is in there? Yes, and I'm sure you have even been pushing Shatawale.
Yes, I've been pushing Shatawale that we have to do something. I mean, for his life, music life. Yeah. And it's international standard now. Like all the big guys, they are doing it. In fact, if nothing at all, not long ago, Kendrick Lamar came here, and we saw it. Maybe we could be a camera.
Yeah.
Or ball, I know, and come music. Or ni bukum for no ball, camera, a trap, born on
yeah.
And it's a standard. I don't know. Maybe our people, they don't have enough resources to do that, but they can still collaborate with others. Somebody like David Nico more cameras. They can collaborate with them and do something. I mean, what Kelly is saying is the truth. I mean, it's the standard now. If you are not doing that, it will even be harder to push your stuff the way you want it to go. But if you do it and people are consuming such a long content, it's positive for even your general marketing. If you have a long content that people are consuming so much, it will bring even the shorter ones wherever it is for people to even see more. And YouTube will cry and encourages at a point. They were even paying some people for them to do that. And Wizkid was one of them. Wizkid, no cameras in the so live was YouTube live sponsored. YouTube live like they or motiwa or mudin komokeke or nene bar or as mudia captured. People are just sitting down and watching that thing. Because it's not everybody and follow your music just say or pay music no. Some people just follow your lifestyle. Some people just follow news to be a cafe about even your girlfriend be. And some components you need to feed them and get that numbers too. They won't listen to your songs, but they will watch your lifestyle. We have them there. So do it. Give them that part too. And it's also huge money. And even good for your marketing in general. And they are not taking advantage of it, especially our people here. But if you watch any, like all the big guys internationally, like US and UK and other places, they are doing it. Every big musician be a camera in the chest. That one too is for those who don't just, and some people also will love it after watching your songs and knowing how your lifestyle is something else for them. So you have to feed them. So I agree with him, and this is it. Like say a 1 year.
Yes.
Even Diamond.
Other people are not doing it.
Yes. Even Diamond
like
Platinum.
This Adina concert that he's talking about. Big concert. Like Bana should be on your channel. Yeah, edit your like 2-3 days. I ready.
And even people invited guests and the band.
What's happening?
Big guys, people, they can do endorsement for you. Endorsement right there and then. If why can promise why BBC na KKD about her. Oh man, can 1 or 2 things be about you.
A whole documentary. What presenter? Oh, beside everybody should say something about you. Put it together. TV stations can buy this. Oh, Charlie.
And on Netflix.
Now content is king.
Yeah. But omo okobonyum oko shows no nya kakra na ya wada. Okay. Ye bani ebeka na eja. Omo say haters no maka omo so ebefa no mafa. I think we should learn something from it. Our musicians and the teams our follow musicians, they should learn something from this. If it's not coming directly from the musicians, now team now would do much, taking it upon themselves to do something like this for the musician and for themselves.
Okay.
Because you get something from it.
Okay, Derek, come through.
Last time I said Kelly Akasa.
Yeah.
And Kelly is of a digital person.
Yeah.
Very, very digital, especially online digital strategist. I know him very well. And Wakasa and Okan in swimming, it's true. And Okan. And I think it's a come of age our thieves needs to look at that things. Because one, more organizations not bloggers number. Be by not in the camera bar. No be trap, no acquire the thing that we between. No this guy. Now I show me all the anati home. When you say, we so old man when you notification Jata Nation. Jata Nation. What say it here? I think say be money now how to make money online. How to create content for themselves. Because one, the TV or the radio station and your number channel on the content on play. It cannot dictate for them. Just say na yet. You can't dictate for somebody. A whole channel, no. Or none of really say, if this is what you suit my viewers or my listeners, this is what I'm going with. And to know how are you people creating space for yourselves? That is the angle Kali is coming from. And I think say it's about time my artist no. Say na chemo can hear. Say oh yeah EP abom listen na. You yourself can set up a whole studio for yourselves. Just for people to come and talk about how they know you, how your music is going, where you started and where you are coming from and where you are going. This is a whole long documentary about you. I know she is more betting at chim posting it time by time. You make money out of it. The shows we are, if not bloggers who are going to bring the shows out, we don't get the shows. And one thing I may advise them saying, whenever they are doing things like this, they should link up with some people who say they are camera friendly with a whole crew. Now more Brasame, yatis no, they don't mean business. They don't create, they are not creative. Because if you are creative enough, this is a whole content. Is a whole content. EP now is a whole content. If you call radio interview, it's a whole content. But they'll go on radio and TV interviews. You don't see such interviews on their channels.
They don't invest
at all.
In fact, they cannot score one person, keep him as part of my management.
What I said?
Buy set of equipment for the person.
For the person.
There
be. When you are on the common camera, so I know we are not coffee. But here lies the case. If you have such a person, you are creating employment in the industry. Only panic no real. At the end of the day, if you are able to push the video to a standard and the video pays, you are going to use the same revenue from the video now to pay the person. If we video exceed the amount now, at the end of the day, you are making another revenue for yourself because you pay the person and then you get something. But here lies the case, our artists are not seeing this. So I like the way I tell you about Ababekam. They should take it very serious. Say it has come of age. Any little content from you, make good use of it.
Exactly.
And yes, some mobile organizing shows, mobile organizing EPs, mobile organizing programs. We come, we go here and there, and then we are gone. No. Create the content, keep the content, make good use of your content. It's your own content. One okay, almost show no. One now here EP. So you start so many ways to create solid content for yourself. And I make EP. They say can promise EP. What setting a particular place as a studio for yourselves. Way back interview to say red carpet, red carpet for no. Red carpet no capture no. We so what say another studio session. People be talking about you, your music, how they know you. It's a whole documentary on its own. But our musicians or artists are sitting down here, always depending on shows to get money. Oh yes, they are. And they better have side because there is so much money online. If you invest very well, underline, so much money online, but if you invest very well. Because one, the reason I'm talking about investment here is so ultra documentary, say editing is so solid that at times it shakes your brand.
Yeah.
So the editing should be solid. Appeal to the eye internationally. Obi who say, yeah, this is a solid brand. And today it's also attached to branding. Until you invest into that craft at that very moment, you put it online. Solid editing, solid graphics, you are good to go. And YouTube so the other platforms, other Facebook or the two and my obin so or your writer and at times or appeal to the eye, not me to throw a whole script about it.
That's true. That's true.
Promotion what I say, into those on what I like this thing. What throw a whole article about you. Went to Anakape. But the chance now now keep your content now place you over there. No? That is what the person is feeding on. It is about time our artists need to sit down, analyze how the system is going. Because whether you like it or not, whether hook or crook, the world is going digital. So you have to adjust yourself to it. we are going digital. So follow. In order to follow, no, create avenues for yourself. Make good use of your content. Make sure your content you invest in your content. So you put it out there. People appreciate it. People buy into it. I don't believe you make money and then my most show scam no. Now two elements because say online a pay and also boama utimi scan your project, studio sessions to pay people around you.
Yeah.
What I said, it's about time one. There's an eyebrow. Why raise it? I will say artists, they need to get to it. Then every day we are online presence, never very necessary. No more making good use of their content because your content and I can say, yeah, you're bar, you mean copyright.
Me sometimes there are some shows when I go there and I don't do a one-on-one interview, I feel my going there was useless.
So,
because you can record as many hours as you want. But when you come, they'll be useless.
They'll be useless.
They can only be used as an archive for you.
Wow.
Or you can just put it somewhere.
Copyright.
Me, I wish that, and I'm sure, should I get the opportunity to talk to any of the big artists, beyond their normal YouTube channels, they can open another YouTube channel called maybe Your Name Live. Like example, Shatawale. Shatawale can open another YouTube channel with the name Shatawale Live. And that Shatawale Live, it is only about his outdoor activities
events
away from music video.
Period.
Like the way he goes out and people are chasing, all those things are documentary.
You don't know a live or crowd or Facebook YouTube
yes.
Live. Like a man for subscriber, man for view. At the end of the day, you are cashing out in the music.
Okay. No, we'll make it happen. At least those who will listen to us, we'll make them do it.
Oh yeah, sure.
So the next time you see an artist opening a new channel on YouTube called something live, then you should know that that advice came from the Showbiz University. That is Showbiz Daily on Sammy Flex TV.
Sure.
And one thing is also clear: our people are abroad.
Yeah.
On no do Saturday, I team got travel because we know. Onya chance in Kobisa. Eti onim say oh every day show bi akoboy metimi ahwa. Onu say do weekend obetimi anya ne wan bi sini dem. Anya ne bitters bi awi bi afili say owo show na se.
Owo show na se.
Ko be feel energy na ye dey record here no. Onu so be say do weekend akoboy bia. Onu so be hwe shows awi bi afili.
We're in live. No.
And then the energy is good and next time we show back obe pia. But our guys are playing shows and it is no more on their channels.
Because he promised
you. American. Close here na yempon na same way there. Ya can we.
And yes, a simple na Kelly akan.
No they don't know they are there.
Kuma se no for no go dey gina musa no.
Na mo dey on the elder.
I don't say it's a matter of seriousness. I was say any artist camp be a family very very serious. See a space in a woman, and yet if you have the talent and you don't have the mind to bring up or put up ideas that will bring you cash, it's still like Kwabena. Because some of these things that we are talking about, it is just I think the established artists that we don't see them do some of these things, and a lack of ideas. They don't have the people to even have some of these conversations.
Lack of ideas, eh?
Say idea, yeah, Kelly, they are to Facebook. Hopefully, this will go. Can promise. Camp now, I can't see me nobody who come on the essence of it and come on there and come out, but they lack those people. They don't have the people that will sit at round tables with them and we're more some more pay my Charlie, they do this, but we go do this thing to them, we go cash in. So make we do this, make we put this thing. Sometimes they don't have. Sometimes omunya raw artists in the camp na because we management team, then it becomes chilling and quiet. How about we yembe chile, we in community, yanko record you release we community. But we still sit in the country. Artists when we establish art from January to December, or chances Sammy Flex ebe so too in
welcome to so party. Now our friends say me the water so mema of 10,000 bebo. They themselves don't have any plans of even putting up their own show. I know it is expensive. At some way actually they are too. Who beside currency or catch up. Even some of these up and coming gospel artists and kita or media actually. I do it for them. My highness services on two occasions.
very expensive. Me, I know most of our artists are not doing because omo too self-essay. Sikana or charging. So I bet you be crackers. Oh, currency. Or chance for camera be share more national theatre na document in yama way to mama na me bosh anyway ya me here video ni dia ya de no. On there. Because currency so be 1,000 if sikana or charging. Nti e hu hia. After all, Zion Felix anyway remember how me track up on Instagram. But yes, a combat do because you are only thinking about fame now being out of videos now Zion Felix me Sammy case I flex money when I'm baba be dey akoto abonti and they on the show no any oh ya dey and no e be ma of fame e be ma o sa attention on talkabilities but emphasis can bring from that side. This can be bro some of the things Kelly account the post and say you document it. Say Netflix and Netflix and on TV on demand. There are a lot of them. If you search online, they are there. They are looking for content. They are ready to pay for it. Some of our celebrities, by now, some of them have contracts with some of these platforms. Apart from YouTube, I'm betting me cash out big from there, but they are not doing it. YouTubers tell me are working. Me say yeah, obeko obi a channel me the music video. And I say the omo dey abeka on the boa radio interview e bi akoye pe no akojina on the fakoto. It is all
about the me
yes, and I make say go for kakebe e good. But Charlie, unim say first now me yeah time I need call secondary school. Unim say Saturday me share that call cafe. See you kwa share celebrity crib.
Yeah.
The show be a boy now need
Big pan.
Big papa right.
That's celebrity crib ne mekai. Big.
And channels are not you shows anyama no one. They were very popular channels. They go akapenye artists in the crap there but you say they have some rights to for such productions. Anka you crew mu anka artists and combat me are smart eyes anyama no crap to even sell them to some of and then a TV station yet telenovelas and kwano. Telenovelas and kwa kaweti me aye proper documentation of yourself and bibia what him oh Charlie maybe also bet me negotiating with TV3 Charlie I have this file if you guys want to show it Charlie my nego yen can say that mama me 10,000 20,000 50,000 be na me farm o dia wa ton am when you secret you no but your bet na wa no ma na ebia TV station na sa ba be yes anyama na sa fasade na akwa no ni sika no ye won deda so very me mo yakra be se kele kra or that two phases free
consultation free or that free
I'm to say yeah the man get editorial
or that free
yeah the man get editorial
aga kwa bass for consultation $200
free or that
yeah the man get editorial
so it's a very important thing they should do it they can nyama bebre amu betimi aye. I know it is expensive. The way I come on, cheap, sir. Expensive, but you guys have the resources. You can do it.
They can do it. Yes.
Yes. And you can do it. And move it to me, put it just 2-3 crew be up, get the equipment for them, like you are saying. Sometimes when you say, we are say meaning a pound for sir documentary.
I'm this kind of back or touching at home.
We are
the say the chain here $50,000.
Nobody else church chabi. But me can say omoba artwork program me catch and say omoba me name on the manager now because the girl tells a lot of story about herself in people would I'm telling you if you have that documentary people will sit for even 2 hours and watch.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And that's what Kelly is talking about.
And especially they imagine say all day and go for mo go tamale and say flights now. You go for now they be had the crew bear 4-5 be say what they kwa when the company made the bear 2-3 days or hotel eduana will be the expensive we understand but what we are saying is that some of you have the resource sometimes you maybe you hu amudi musika ye no emphasis ka bia amba sika no kokeke shit and can make me use sika no dia ye I organize some of these things and then you come and put it on your YouTube wow you put copyright on it Enti obi ba na ono so ba be fa crap na ho a de o pesa ye ndé pocket lawyer mo wa. Consultation be consultation ama be chale obi TV3 for akwa me video no ma bo enti na ne den.
Ndé yaka.
Yeah, you do nkomo. But one back now sa na mo music video na mo release no 2 times in a year. Obebo show ba ko pe in a year. The akeni na we ni obi anfre na not enti e kom be de wo. E kom e be de wo.
And the
Whereas e kom na de wo so a chem ma men ka na ha important. E kom na de wo so a yesa mo nkwa na kom na e bi de.
I come, I can't.
They don't know this. And the more consistency you are posting videos on your YouTube channel, the more you are getting the subscribers.
Of course. We are a living example.
What's that here?
Yeah, we are a living example.
The more naka omode sa video see content it automatically increase their friends and subscribers because the more people visit your channel, the more they subscribe.
And this thing this thing what's I want to say my maka say Emre ewo me crap no so unya hit unya establish any artist can also mu say when you say you want to be in the music business you can do some of these things in YouTube you can still make money from them.
Oh yeah, sure.
You can still make it. Bet me now with them there are 2 streaming platforms. We are some of these documentaries here can. Bet me just be creative. Just sit down and think about something creative. E be mo bit no or sha. But so akwa so say. Then people will watch and at the end of the day also bet me nya bibi kakra to even support independent career life.
Yeah. This is one of the best things we do on our channel. That is Sammy Flex TV. We educate you. We always make sure that the information we share here is not just that one that will make you angry. Sometimes you'll be angry, we understand, and we don't even care like that. Get angry. But if you can also sit down and listen to us very well, you will see that we are sharing some good and educative information that you need. Even if not today, you might need it tomorrow. If not for yourself, you might need it for someone. Asempa, thank you so much, Intimdo Solomon, aka Chemo, for sharing knowledge. Derek Money, aka Powder Nation Boss. Bernard Kuban's guy. Thanks for coming. And Nana Reagan, Big Nation President, thank you for coming. Digital Rasta Currency on camera. Richie Flex is the editor and director of the show. And I also want to say shout outs to Emmanuel Lapiji Ofori, who is the producer of the show, and Gideon Nilamtesin, our creative director. We are doing this for God and country. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us and let's do some more. We are out of here.